Hey guys, this is GamerCow. Welcome back to Touhou the Genius of Sapphires. Last time we basically ran out of magic trying to get our way through the Forest of Magic 2, and it was a little bit disappointing, but we did get most of the way through, and we'll definitely finish that off today. If the sound and stuff is a little bit different, it's mostly because I'm actually running version 3.01 now, thanks to Shane. Kinda didn't have it before because in order to patch to it, I would have needed to not have a translated game. And I kinda had a translated game, so, you know, didn't really help. But he sent me over all his stuff, the save file still works and all of that fun stuff, so that's great. It seems to run a bit smoother, which is really good. I was sort of getting a couple of weird hiccups and stuff before. I still need to run the game without Windows Arrow on though, which is a bit weird. But yeah, that's a thing. But before we actually take that midpoint through
to the second half of the stage again, we do actually have something to do in the first part, which is take care of that silver key. So we got a silver key at the end of the, well, not even at the end, but like halfway through the previous part we did get a silver key, and the chest for that was all the way at the end of this like big loop here. So that is where we are going to go in order to take care of that. Yeah, we need to deal with our stuff. Also, Hysteric Party. How did that is Costas Magic there? So the first time that we've seen it try to use that, but it was silenced by Moko, counter-attacking before. Hysteric excuse me, probably talking too much too quickly. There you go, Ken. Hysteric Party is the skill that they try and use to duplicate themselves. So yeah, it's the multiplication thing that sometimes they get. Sometimes it just doesn't do anything, obviously, if they're silenced, but it will generally make 1, 2, 3 copies of themselves, which is cool. Also, yikes, that Sonic Blade just cracking everyone. Ow! This is a lot of damage coming out right here. I don't really appreciate this. Good God. Okay, yeah, that just kind of happened right there. Most of the enemies are close to dying, which is good. But if Marissa was to get Sonic Bladed, that would be a very, very bad thing right now. So I'm actually just going to use that. I'm going to heal Moko because she is the physical tank person here. And okay, good. No slash going out, so this hopefully... Oh no, he got shielded. That's not going to wipe him out. Ugh. But he died to the curse, so okay. Yeah, enemies in this place are still pretty solid. We are still below par on the level stuff. I also did say I was going to knock out all the enemies last time. I don't know why. I did say I was going to knock out all the enemies, but probably not actually, just based on the timing stuff. I've been stuck on the corner. There's a plant thing in the way here. That's... I guess that can still happen if you are not careful. Oh my goodness. Well, I did say I wanted to do any fight that involved the Kadamas because they can drop the thing, also known as Meteorite, which I do want a lot of, so that's fine. Is 3 enemies enough here? I think 3 enemies is going to be enough. I mean, I could use Arctic Chill if I really wanted to hit more, but I reckon that Kadama... I might not get paralyzed now, actually, with the resist down not working. Dead. Okay, just the one which is getting AoE hit here is available for attack still, so that is fine. Yeah, no need to use MP when there's no chance of enemies fighting back, so... We'll just vanilla hit to end this. Yeah, so I haven't gotten any meteorites so far. It's kind of funny because I did about a third of the stage in practice, and I did actually, just to sort of see what kind of party I should be using for this. Because I did have Yomu instead of Moko before, but Yomu's too slow for the stage. Like, that turn and setup really kills her. It's pretty unfortunate. At least just now, because my parties are not sufficiently leveled to make Yomu a viable party member here. That's mostly my own fault. Like, I could have focused a bit more on certain characters so that they could have, could have been pretty much the same levels, but I did not, because I wanted a well-rounded party so I could better deal with party splits and stuff like that. Also, just because then I can show more characters off. But that is a tale for, well, I guess just now because we just said it, but that's a story for another time. I'll probably try and bring everybody's levels up if it starts getting too difficult, but for now it's okay. I'm starting to have doubts as to where that chest was. No, it's because up there is where we were. Yeah, I've apparently forgotten where it was. Gosh darn it, I guess we've just got to try and navigate around it. Was it in here? It's in here, okay. I knew it was in this first section somewhere, I just forgot exactly where it was.
So inside this chest is Mother Nature's Robe, which is a pretty good lightweight armor that we'll get to see in a sec. Do I even want to do this fight? These guys don't drop anything fun. I'm not going to do this fight. Like, sure, getting rocks and I think bamboo from the harpy is nice and all, but whatever. It's not that important. So, Mother Nature's Robe is very good against disable status. So, this is what you would intend to use if you want to be defended against paralysis and stuff like that. Am I still... you know, your armor is getting a little bit low here at this point. 27 defense is a lot. That induction down is kind of bad, but yeah, I think that physical defense up is enough to justify it, because yeah. Plus, I kind of want to keep the I kind of want to keep Marissa with the other one because it has restrict resistance, which is really good for silence blocking. And silence is super annoying on Marissa. You know, Marissa literally cannot do anything without magic, whereas Satori has Tentacle in my current formation, so she can at least attack if she doesn't have access to her magic skills, whereas Marissa kinda completely boned. You could go around that if you wanted to with her Broom Tree, and you could use Broom skills, but I do not.
Also, we're gonna have to fight some of these guys on the way through. I really should just go back and heal, actually, but we're not. It wasn't as if we were that far away from the end of the stage, so I'm not too worried. I am gonna try and get paralysis on these guys at the back, though, because we've seen it work quite well before. Does an AoE hit? Yeah, AoE hits all of them, so we'll do that. Res buff. Sure, we'll go with Arctic Wind. And paralysis. So get that resist down, that's like good. Silence actually does get triggered, so Moko's really, really good at inflicting her status, which is good. And there's the death breath. Are we gonna learn it? Nope. That's not skill. But whatever. Using the Mind Blast there did prevent us from getting hit by anything from the other two, just in case. Rainbow's MP is already wearing kind of thin. This is a bit hazardous right here, I guess. You need to use a lot of skills and stuff to actually keep up with the enemies, but at the same time, those skills are expensive, especially the Hacker and Needle. I could maybe consider using the ceiling, not the ceiling, but the Fancy Amulet a little bit more, because let's face it, 14 MP per attack is a lot, but at the same time, the Fancy Amulet really doesn't do as much. I could switch it for
Yokai Amulet, but then I'm only hitting Column, which it's a tough call. Anyway, I did obviously spot this before, so the Never Fail armor. If I remember rightly, this is a resistance armor, right? Yeah, well, resistance to stab, yeah, 120 defense, that's an awful big jump there. Yeah, that's worth it, I would say. Does give Moko a weakness to water again, but it's not a huge deal, I don't think. We can survive that. There's nothing actually up here that you can do, so you always want to have that switch triggered.
I do want to kill the Basilisk in order to get the drop, so yeah, we'll do this fight. Tempted to face punch it actually, because then if I face punch, then it would lower its induction, so Death Breath doesn't work very often. Because I think it can actually get Death Breath to work through stuff, through the resistance buff, so we'll try and remove that capability here. There we go. The double cast was unnecessary though, that's just costing me more MP, which is kind of sad. But hey, I guess I'm not going to complain too much. It can inflict instant death with its vanilla physicals as well, I'm pretty sure, so do keep that in mind when you are going up against these things. You definitely need to resistance buff them, because otherwise you're just going to get bodied, and nobody wants to get bodied because that's not fun. So yeah, like I said, these guys do drop something which I want, which is the major reason why I'm doing these fights. Otherwise I probably wouldn't bother, because let's be honest, it's not super necessary, I guess, for stuff that way, but since they're, you know, I mean, all of these enemies do drop stuff.
And there it is, that's actually the item I want, so heck yeah. We did get something useful out of that after all, which is the stopwatch. So if you guys remember the pocket watch from before, the stopwatch is not great to that, so any quick status will be potentially prevented, which is good. I also just sort of realized I didn't show the ribbon off last time. Like, I made a reference to it, but essentially this is a stronger version of the temple amulet that we had before. Do I actually have that on someone? I forget. Yeah, I do. I have it on... Well, I have the upgraded version on you. Which, I mean, I could use it to combine sort of roles here, but I also have this on Mercer, and this is a better version of that too. So basically any permanent status can be prevented, which is really good, and you also get resistances to everything except Mystic, which is kind of cool. So the ribbon is a neat accessory if you can fit it into your team, which is nice. Also, I don't remember where we went here. I'm pretty sure we did actually go that way, so... What was up here again? Looks like the end of a section. Yeah, so... but because I've gone up there now, we need to go the whole way around again. Gosh darn it! This is what happens in this stage when you explore. Anyway, lizard men. These guys are fairly dangerous. They have some rather powerful sword-based skills, so do try and take them out fairly quickly. They're weak to water, so we're going to just blitz them with that. Satori can learn some of the stuff that they have, and it's a few physical skills which are actually worth it, but you can also paralyze them, so that's kind of cool. Oh, they're not weak to water. There is a version of this later on which is weak to water. But apparently these guys are not. Okay. Well, they can be petrified, so there is that, I guess. Oh man, the amount of things that Satori can petrify here is kind of fun. It almost makes me want to just raise her knife tree so that I can have higher chance of doing status on physicals and stuff. But yeah, I might... yeah... ooh... ho 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 ho! Okay. I was about to say, yeah, I'm stuck doing this fight now, woe is me, but haha, the mass influx of Yukuris may make me change my view on that here. Fortunately, most of my characters are kind of slow with staff weapons and stuff like that. Also, that really doesn't help. Freaking Moko not getting anything off there. Everything's just gonna run, isn't it? Well, this one stayed. Maybe we can take this Yukari out. Yes, okay, we at least got 1,000 points out of that. That's not too bad. And that does get us a couple of levels, including, yep, Satori and Yomu. Pretty nice. Yeah, I have to go all the way around this now, don't I? Because you can't go down here no matter what you do, so... yeah, I'm gonna have to go around the stage again now. Aw man, that's super freaking awesome.
Actually, we're in the second half, so it's not quite as bad as I thought. But I can already see Remu's MP is down quite low, and that's not super fun. Well, regardless, I'm still going to do this fight as best I can, because I do want to get all the stuff here. You'll probably see that Unicorn takes 0 damage here from my the magic skills that will be going against it, but I want to go ahead and... yeah, I think I'm just going to take these guys down first. Ooh, that magic cancel taking out half my team now. Sun and Marissa don't get a chance to do anything here, which is annoying, but the double cast on Flying Phoenix is super good. That did so much damage right there. And yeah, 0 damage going out against the Unicorn, because it does have that nasty immunity to... well, pseudo-immunity to magic, with it having that ridiculous magic res there. Yeah, magic defense of 999 does that to people. I didn't get my magic caster's thing to stun. There we go, that's the other item I wanted. Starlight Barrier can't get used, super good. Okay, and I think from here I can just vanilla physical this. Partly because magic cancel is annoying, mostly because the Unicorn can't even do magic right now, and it's weak to physical anyhow, so we'll just, yeah. Dark Wall is a column-based dart move, which this thing can use, so that's just one more of its sort of annoying traits. Yeah, Skewer is kind of painful, but I can deal with that, and there we go. So the...
armor that we picked up from the... ooh, Firebird, nice. The armor that we picked up there is the Exorcism armor, and this might be something I want to put on Reimu here, because it has good magic defense, so a little bit more physical. The evasion isn't there now, but more resistance, 24 magic defense is pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna put that on Reimu, so she has some defense against stuff that way. Sano's still using her specific gear, which is fine. That gear is good.
Tier stuff for just now. I do want an item from the Beholder, so I'm gonna try and do this fight anyway. Shouldn't be too bad. I'll show a Firebird when we come with this fight. But yes, the Beholder does have something which would be useful to have right now. But Reimu kind of just gets wrecked. Okay. Didn't yet, but there's enough power involved in this fight that I'm okay with this. Do I want to revive Reimu? That is the question. Not really, if I'm being honest with you. Not because I particularly dislike, Reimu for stuff here, it's just that she's not really necessary. I mean, we have plenty of damage coming out from everybody else, and I guess it'd be kind of nice to heal Marissa, but I can do that with area heal, so whatever. Once again, this would be a really nice point to be able to drain MP, but I don't have the setup for that just now. But stopping most of what these guys can do is really good. Silence is just such a good trait, and this is why you want to deal with it, because Starlight Barrier is annoying. I need to not auto this fight anymore, because Silence is starting to get to me somewhat. Let's just Mach Punch there, last word up, punch it in the face, and parry heal. So get a stat up, this should be enough with the attack up I have here in order to just take out this fight. And yeah, by the time, not with that though, I guess I can also do magic defense now, I totally forgot about that. Oh well, it doesn't matter because it can't use magic anymore because it got silenced, oh man.
You can see how Sanai's last word is really good actually for giving you more stuff that way. Just the stat up gives your damage output a really nice jump, and I like that. There's stuff over there that we need to actually go through the underground to reach, so let's not do that apparently. I forget, am I supposed to go back down here again? This section always sort of annoys me with stuff this way. It's like, hey, you can go half a dozen different ways, except you really can't. You know what, I'm actually just gonna go heal my MP.
Because I don't want to have the same situation happen again as last time, where I run out of MP and inevitably don't get this place done. This might end up just being sped up, who knows, because it doesn't take a whole load of time to go back to this stage heal. You could go back to Hakko Shrine if you want, but this stage is a little bit closer than the shrine, so that's why we did that. And yeah, we have to just circumnavigate our way through this place.
Circumnavigate is probably not even the right word, but stuff it, that's the word I'm using anyway. So, up we go, and yeah, this is where we were. It's all about, like, going through the right sort of combination of stuff here. Because that clearly doesn't work, but I think if I go through the door here, then it would work. This is assuming I can actually go through that way, though.
Oh, didn't want to get into a fight like that. Whatever, let's just meet these guys. Go for the resist down so I can mind blast them. I can actually hit everything if I hit that middle row. That is good information to have, because Magic Napalm can just hit straight in the center, and I am basically multi-targeting with 4 moves in one go. 3 of which are buffed by a magic increase. And the other one is rather powerful. Also gets burns, which is good. Burn actually stops any enemy that was going to use a skill, or any character that was going to use a skill in that turn. They can't use that skill anymore because of the burn. So it's like a more specific base, whereas shock is... oh wow, Dragon Wave. Shock is the one that if you inflict, or if you're using a vanilla physical, then you get stopped.
I actually found that out basically reading up on stuff earlier on, which was kind of fun. Yeah, we need to come in through a different way in order to open that. Okay. So I guess I have to come in from, like, up here or something? This place has always kind of confused me. Like, it's not the trickiest puzzle in the universe sort of confusion, but, like, I don't know how you open that, which is weird. Because I had it open earlier, right? But now I don't, and I don't quite know why. I think it's actually something that you have to go... because if I go through it from here it's fine, but what if I go down the way? Where is this going to again?
Well, I guess we'll find out once we beat the big tree. This tree is actually an enemy I want to fight as well, because it does have a drop that I'm interested in, and hopefully we'll get to see it. That would be nice. I also didn't show off Marissa's firebird. Gosh, I am a terrible person. But let's just see if we can take this down first. Marissa gets cancelled. Of course Marissa gets cancelled. Is that a crit on the tree? That is a crit on the tree with a burn, so if it was doing a skill this turn, it's not going to be able to attack, which is cool, and we get that, that's cool. Also, that's not cool. Okay, so I forgot they had Lullaby, for one. Remy just got Rex for 2, which is not good, and yeah, I'm going to have to just take out the beholder this turn with Satori, because yeah. Ouch! Oh man, Marissa getting Rex like that is not necessarily particularly cool, but you know what, we can just win this from here anyway with our other characters, so I'm not too worried. I'm going to try and get the Petrify off actually, because that worked last time and that'll be a neat finish here. Considering... oh, that earthquake though. Well, on the plus side, I can do powerful mind reading this turn, which is kind of good, right? Get that last word off to power ourselves over again. I should have probably revived Marissa this turn rather than physical attack there, but oh well. Oh, I forgot that we could do this as well, ouch! Well, I got face smash at the very least, and that's a thing. Also, Rocco woke up, because getting hit with a physical attack kind of hurts, you know. Yeah, that kind of happened. Who do I even target here with my revive? Do I target Marissa, I guess? But then Marissa just gets bodied by face smash, right? There's probably other ways I could have done this turn, but Area Heal should get us back up over this fine, and Earth is a favourable land now, so it is regenning, but that's okay, because we'll just take it out. I do really need to take this fight out though, because I do not want to have... you know what, we'll just revive right now. I do not want to lose the equipment that we just picked up, so I must win this fight basically, and we are going to do so, because Marissa should just kill the napalm here. Yeah, there we go.
That tree can be scary. It also drops something I want, but it's not as essential actually now that we've got the ribbon, because I think it and the ribbon kind of do a very similar thing, but we get the border of buff and debuff here, which blocks out variety some of the time. This I believe is just negative variety, like I've said before. The positive varieties, I remember testing the upgraded version of this and it didn't kill my positive variety effects, so I don't know, that's just my observation for it. So, into here, and then if we go around this way, that's where we were, but we can go further up here, yeah? And if we do so, we can get down this way, which is actually progress according to the minimap. There's a box up there, I kind of want that box, but I know, unfortunately, there's an enemy in the way. These guys don't drop anything I want, so I'm just gonna run from this fight. Hopefully. Oh yeah, the Scorpion can... Whoa, that is ridiculously powerful venom. I forgot that it had that strong a thing. Jeez, Scorpion stings are no joke, yo. We just got the border of buff and debuff, so this fight also doesn't have anything I'm interested in, so let's ignore that. I am glad that we're starting to get some of this stuff here, though. You know, some of the other trades. No. This guy doesn't drop any specific armors or anything. We fought him before, so the only thing he drops is the exceptionally rare Devil's Heart that I've never picked up before. It's something that you have to fight a super strong post-game like challenge boss for. And yeah, not doing that. Does this fight have anything? No, it does not. The Antlion is shards, I believe. So yeah, none of these fights really have stuff I want anymore. We do get another Meteorite though, which is good.
This fight, on the other hand, does, because the big tree. What the tree is doing underground, I will never know, but it's here and we have to deal with it nonetheless, so let's just do our best for that. The tree is actually resistant to most physical elements, except for strike, so Marco's pretty good for that. But yeah, the tree is good against physical attacks, which I guess it makes kind of sense because it is a tree, but yeah, not super fun for me. I'm gonna try and get Petrify, yes, I should probably use Yomu to try and make this happen, but right now I'm just not going to, because I don't feel like it. So I guess I will this turn, because I may as well. But failing that, we're only like a screen or so away from the end of this, so I should be okay with what we have. I might lose Renu if I don't heal it this turn, but I do need to try and get this Petrify off, so we're just gonna hope that it works, basically. Well, it did get burned, so if it doesn't get a Petrify on it, then it probably isn't attacking this turn. Oh, except it did anyway, because it decided I'm not going to use a physical attack this turn, skill this turn, because I'm a douche like that. Okay, never mind. Well, it's weak to fire, so it's just gonna get itself bodied by that instead. Why not? There isn't really anything else I can do with Satori with this skill set. I really wish I could have a fire skill on it, but I just can't. Like, there's no space. Oh, the poison though. I thought I was defended against that, but apparently not. Ouch. Okay. That does make him significantly more annoying, because guess who heals poison? Renu. And guess who's not alive right now? Freaking Renu. So, yeah. Bit of a sucky turn there. But it's okay. Because if Renu can get area heal here before she dies, then that'll be fine. We do get an attack off, which is good. There we go. So now it just comes down to on this man's death. We shall go ahead and area heal with Renu. Last word, and just attack this thing with everything we got, really. Because yeah, the area, the Afuda with her growth tree should get rid of the poison. So that would be nice. Or,
you know, that can happen. Oh, Sana gets a good level as well, which is fine. I don't need this fight anymore because I already have got all the stuff in this. Innovation is super annoying. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it cuts your offenses down really far. So, yeah. Also, it's a Satori learnable skill, but only at level 50, so we're going to be backtracking for that later. Anyway, this is officially a cutscene point. Yeah. This part's going to run on really long because, unfortunately, navigation of stuff happens. You've got to go through things in a specific order, but yeah, this place has been kinda turned to stone. And that's weird, right? But then again, if you know anything about the characters we were introduced to... Oh no, Zitran! Yeah, Yukari's fox. Yeah, Ran has been turned to stone. So, yeah, Yukari's subordinates have not exactly been idle during this incident. And, yeah, the enemy can indeed turn us into stone. Which is a scary, scary power to be going up against, right? But you know what we're sort of going on with here. It is part of a Medusa, right? Because we are dealing with Greek origin stuff here. So, yeah, cannot take that lightly. It's going to be a pretty serious battle regardless. But before we finish off this place, we can actually go back in here, and if we talk to Ran, just like with Chen, Reimu, get your face out of her tails. That does not, like, ew. But, yeah, basically, we get a formation for this. Don't know what you're doing trying to talk to her. She's petrified. She can't really do anything, like, duh. We'll just have to find that out later. But yeah, one thing wasn't turned to stone. Yep, we get the formation, the secret book. Indeed. So that's that. The formation as it stands is not a terrible formation if you have lots of physical attackers. This formation you can area heal with this, which is pretty good, but essentially this is a counter-based formation. Everyone has their speed lowered, which is annoying, but you know, enemies will go first a fair bit more, but if your front characters get attacked, they will counter physical. If your rear characters get attacked, they will counter magic, and the person in the middle counters everything. So Sakuya could do quite good in the middle, you know. Just saying, because she's got really good basic attacks and stuff. So slap someone like Sanai in the back maybe, so she can buff everyone. Probably Reimu in the back as well, so she could area heal everyone. And also Tori. So Tori works with the physical skills too, so there is that. And then, I don't know, Yomu Moko Sakuya or someone like that. This formation can be good. I think I tried to use this before, and I didn't really get too much out of it, but that's mostly because of my playstyle rather than anything. I, as you have seen, like to focus on magic quite a lot, so... Also, this bit here is there's nothing too special for this, but just kind of wanted to point out that it was there, you know, because I can. Because I can, pretty much. So, this is the final bit here. There is a box. Oh, wow, this is a brutal fight, but the stuff that I want. Why you do this to me, game? Anyway, let's try and get the silence on the Kaleido Virtue there. That would be really nice. Unfortunately, this doesn't nullify light as well, so I don't really want to use it here. I think I'm just gonna area heal like straight up. And we shall go with a magic attack buff, and probably best to focus down the tree first, just given the power of face smash and everything. Yo, that double cast though, that's just exactly what I want to see here. It's a ton of damage going out, and the silence goes out, and the double cast here. That tree might just die here. Whoa! That wasn't the item I was looking for, but I'll take it. That is something good. Okay, so that is a synthesis material. I guess we'll find out which one afterwards, because I don't remember right now. But yeah, we just got a crafting item off of that thing. Heck yeah. I think it might be the donation box. Yeah, Kaleido Virtue can drop Meteorites, that's why I want to fight it here. Even though it is kind of annoying to deal with, it's not the end of the world. Accuracy up because some people are missing, and yeah, we'll just keep pounding away with the attacks that we have here. Again, this is the final screen, so MP and stuff is not as big a deal here. So we'll just do everything in our power to take it down quickly. I mean, I guess I should probably be using Moko spells as well for that, but oh well. So, which item was it that we got? Oh, it's actually a magic shard, okay. So that's Patchouli's item, and I already have like a bazillion of those, but whatever, we got another one anyway. Also another blank score, because reasons. Ah, I guess that wasn't the last screen. I don't need anything from this fight now, so I don't fancy doing this one. I'm only really interested in doing fights that could potentially give us items at this point, because let's face it, I've already done more than enough items, you know, like not even items, I've done more than enough fights at this point. So, yeah. So, regardless of that, let's just pull ourselves out of there, because this is where it ends. There you go. As well as a couple of boxes of stuff. I think there's actually a box there too. So let's just grab all the stuff before I show off everything. Silver tray for Sakuya, pretty good. Crow feather for Aya, pretty good. And is there a box here? Yes there is, that's where the Orichalcum shard is. I don't remember where the Adamantite shard is right now, so I'm gonna have to look that one up when it comes to killing all the enemies here. But yeah, the Executioner, is an instant death axe, which is okay. The accuracy is terrible, of course, but the power is nice, and yeah, I guess if you are using Aya, then maybe this could be okay. She does have a plus 20 induction in one of her trees, and yeah, you might be able to make this work. I don't know if that instant death effect works on her attacks as well. If it, like, you know, like the piercing attacks and stuff like that, her physical skills. If it does, then that might make this worthwhile. Because Satori can't use this, otherwise I would say, hey, use it on Satori, because she has Gale Sword for multi-target physical and stuff like that, but yeah, Satori can't use that one. She can only use knives and spears, because, I don't know, apparently Satori can wield spears. That is besides the point. So, with that all done, that is finally the end of the Forest of Magic 2. It took way longer than I thought it would, but the battles are quite involved, and the place itself is kind of awkward to navigate. Like, the second half arbitrarily closes and opens doors when you go into places, so you have to work your way around a really weird setting that I just never remember. So with that said, this has been GamerCow playing Touhou, the Genius of Sapphires, and next time we wipe out the enemies in this place and find that Adamantite Shard, because I don't remember where it is, like I've said, and I really want to know. So I'll look that up before recording the next part, and probably make a couple of tier 5 gear things as well now, because I do have a couple of meteorites to do that with. So yeah, look forward to some new stuff next time. Till then, take care.